semi-finalist question and answer portion. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, how about a huge round of applause for these women on stage. Congratulations for them. And just like I said, it's time to announce the top 5 finalists of this year's Mutya ng Bayugan. Just like earlier, ladies, when your number is called, please step forward.
Again, to the rest of our candidates, palakpakan naman po natin sila. To those who won't make it to the top 5, still a very great feat, still a great achievement. Congratulations, ladies, for making it this far. Now, to begin with our first finalists. Congratulations, Mutya! Mutya, number 11!
You are part of the top 5. Congratulations, Mutya, number 16.
Now we've got only 3 spots remaining. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear your loudest cheer for your favorite candidates! Step right up, because you are part of our top 5. Mutya number! Wow! Mutya number? Congratulations, Mutya number 2!
Congratulations, Mutya number 2. Well, that's 3 finalists called. 2 more names to go. Congratulations, because you are part of the top 5. Mutya number 18.
At this point, we all know we've only got 1 spot remaining. Before we announce, palakpakan po natin muli ang ating candidates here on stage. Congratulations, ladies! But again, we've only got 1 spot remaining. Who do you think does it belong to? You are still running, so becoming the next queen, Mutya number! Mutya number! Congratulations, Mutya number 12! Ladies and gentlemen, your top 5 finalists!
Congratulations, ladies! One of these remarkable women will be crowned as Mutya ng Bayugan 2026. But of course, there is one more challenge for you ladies to overcome.
One final challenge, and it is indeed the hardest challenge of them all. The very nerve-wracking final question. answer. For this round, ladies and gentlemen, the finalists shall be called one at a time. To preserve the integrity and fairness of the competition, the finalists who are still waiting for their turn will wear headphones so they won't be able to hear the final question in advance.
That's right, because all of our finalists will be sharing one common question. And each candidate will be given 60 seconds to answer.
And again, once the 60 seconds have ended, you will hear the sound.
That means the time is up. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are requesting for the second time for you guys to please remain or refrain from making any unnecessary noise or cheers or any round of applause while our candidate is answering. Please reserve that up until she finishes delivering her answer. Thank you.
Absolutely, all right? So I believe, ladies and gentlemen, we may now proceed to the final question and answer.
Now we have Mutya number 11. First of all, congratulations for making it to the top 5.
How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling grateful to be part of the top 5. Thank you so much.
Well, Mutya number 11, we have no choice. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're ready. You must be ready. I will read the final question twice, okay? And I think all of our ladies can hear us already. If you can hear me, can you please raise your hand? Okay, they cannot. Alright, the final question goes like this. The Mutya bayugan symbolizes beauty, grace, strength, cultural heritage, and the blessings of our land. In an era of artificial intelligence, rapid technological change, and increasing natural disasters, what qualities should a modern Mutya possess to remain a relevant and inspiring symbol of bayugan, and why? Again, the Mutya bayugan symbolizes beauty, grace, strength, cultural heritage, and the blessings of our land. In an era of artificial intelligence, rapid technological change, and increasing natural disasters, what qualities should a modern Mutya possess to remain a relevant and inspiring symbol of Bayugan City, and why?
The history of Bayugan truly is a story of resilience because Bayugan City was once a small settlement area. It was a city in Maygatasan, but then the national highway traversed through the area, and that turned the city into a barrio because of the Bayuganons who truly has the eagerness for progress. And I believe that us Bayuganons, we truly reflect a spirit of progressiveness. And so I, as a Mutya, truly is inspired towards the people who are part of the history, having that progressiveness towards them. As for me, a while ago I fell on stage, but then I did not let that define me. Rather, I chose to be progressive. I chose to continue towards my path. I believe that the Mutya should be able to inspire others and inspire the next generations to come through their stories. Thank you.
And I think we're off to a wonderful start. Thank you so much. Congratulations for that answer, Mutya number 11.
Maraming salamat. And props also to you audiences. Ang galing-galing niyo pong makinig. Thank you so much po.
That's right, we truly appreciate it. We move on with Mutya number 2. Okay, I think we're going with another Mutya
Yes.
first. Okay. Now, Mutya, before we move on, before we read the final question, we would want to congratulate you for making it to the top 5. Congratulations! What's going on inside your mind right now?
I can't really properly comprehend if I'm hearing things right now because of the headphones.
Okay. Let's give you a little bit of time to adjust, you know? I think the music is still loud.
Yeah, it's okay.
What kind of music is playing?
Like some type of music your dad would play? Yeah.
My dad would play.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of make me miss my dad. Okay. Happy Father's Day
Happy
to every
Father's
father
Day,
in here. Happy Father's Day. Okay, are you ready? Is your hearing better now? Okay. The final question goes like this. The Mutya bayugan symbolizes beauty, grace, strength, cultural heritage, and the blessings of our land. In an era of artificial intelligence, rapid technological change, and increasing natural disasters, what quality should a modern Mutya possess to remain a relevant and inspiring symbol of Bayugan City, and why? Again, the Mutya ng Bayugan symbolizes beauty, grace, strength, cultural heritage, and the blessings of our land. In an era of artificial intelligence, rapid technological change, and increasing natural disasters, what qualities should a modern Mutya possess to remain a relevant and inspiring symbol of Bayugan, and why?
One quality that a Mutya ng Bayugan should have is visionary. I don't want to remain as someone, or I don't want to be remembered as someone who walked beautifully on stage and poised gracefully, but I want to be remembered as someone who wanted something, to do something for our city. Ours is a city that is heavily reliant on agricultural lands, and if ever crowned Mutya ng Bayugan, I will partner and I will urge our local government unit to be able to have more programs that will help uplift our city, such as sustainable tourism, agroforestry, and smart farming techniques. And in this, we would be able to fix our problems in terms of our natural disasters and be prepared of what is going on with our city. Because I believe that our environment is not just an inheritance from our ancestors, but is also a responsibility that we owe for our future generations to have a more sustainable, more prosperous Bayugan City. Thank you.
Just in time, I love that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Okay ka pa ba, partner? And I hope our judges are okay also.
I'm okay.
It's just information overload. Ang tatalino ng ladies natin.
Wow. Well, judges, good luck. We hope you're having a good time right now. Let's move on with Mutya number 2.
I think the music is really loud. Are you okay? Does your ears hurt? Are you fine? Okay. Okay. So are you ready for your final question and answer?
Yes, I am.
Alright, so I will be reading the question twice. So the Mutya ng Bayugan symbolizes beauty, grace, strength, cultural heritage, and the blessings of our land. In an era of artificial intelligence, rapid technological changes, and increasing natural disasters, what qualities should a modern Mutya possess to remain a relevant and inspiring symbol of Bayugan, and why? Once again, the Mutya ng Bayugan symbolizes beauty, grace, strength, cultural heritage, and the blessings of our land. In an era of artificial intelligence, rapid technological changes, and increasing natural disasters, what qualities should a modern Mutya possess to remain a relevant and inspiring symbol of Bayugan, and why?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Being Mutya is a privilege, and I think being Mutya ng Bayugan, the qualities that I need to possess is someone who is passionate and also a believer. Because I always believe that in order for us to be successful in life, we must put our hearts in whatever we do and practice patience. Because if you're passionate about something, you will go an extra mile, whether the task is simple or complex. And once you start pursuing your passion, you must believe in yourself, you must believe in Him and in your purpose. Because if there is any challenges that may come in your way, you will be stand tall and you will realize how important to be passionate and to believe no matter what challenges it happen. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Love that. Maraming salamat sa'yo. Moving on to our next finalist. Mutya number 18.
Okay, now before we read you the question, we just want to ask a few casual questions first because I think your ears are a little bit
Yeah, we'll give you a
in pain.
moment now.
Yeah.
Parang
Now,
intense yung song, intense din yung feeling, the actual volume.
well, I think we wouldn't be mistaken to say that she was the most decorated candidate tonight with so many awards. How does that make you feel?
Actually, I'm just so happy and
that's just beautiful.
Like what we always say, it's not rejection, it's redirection.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Now, the final question goes like this. The Mutya ng bayugan symbolizes beauty, grace, strength, cultural heritage, and the blessings of our land. In an era of artificial intelligence, rapid technological change, and increasing natural disasters, what quality should a modern Mutya possess to remain a relevant and inspiring symbol of bayugan, and why? Again, the Mutya ng bayugan symbolizes beauty, grace, strength, cultural heritage, and the blessings of our land. In an era of artificial intelligence, rapid technological change, and increasing natural disasters, what quality should a modern Mutya possess to remain a relevant and inspiring symbol of bayugan, and why?
To be a Mutya ng bayugan means not to only wear the crown, but it is to serve as a hope, a symbol of inspiration that could empower many. And in an era of artificial intelligence and rapid technological change and increasing natural disasters, as a youth, we have a vital role in achieving and preserving our natural resources and our traditions and cultures. We are not just the leaders of tomorrow, but we are today's innovators, change makers, and advocates. And we can use this platform to make a change, and that qualities is to be resilient. Thank you.
Thank you so much. There you go.
Thank you so much, Mutya number 18.
Last but definitely not the least, I know, girl, it hurts. Are you okay? We'll give you a moment.
Here's our Julia Montes, local.
Yes. And imagine wearing those headphones and those earrings. Masakit, girl. Alright, so how are you feeling tonight? You've made it this far into the competition.
Well, the first thing that I'm feeling the whole night is that my feet are aching so bad.
Oh my gosh.
And also I feel famished after this.
Tulog and kain after. Yes, okay. Food spa, yes. So are you ready for your final question and answer?
I should be.
Yes, because you have no choice actually, sweetheart. Alright, so your question goes like this. The Mutya ng bayugan symbolizes beauty, grace, strength, cultural heritage, and the blessing of our land. In an era of artificial intelligence, rapid technological changes, and increasing natural disasters, what quality should a modern Mutya possess to remain a relevant and inspiring symbol of bayugan, and why? Once again, the Mutya ng bayugan symbolizes beauty, grace, strength, cultural heritage, and the blessings of our land. In an era of artificial intelligence, rapid technological changes, and increasing natural disasters, what qualities should a modern Mutya possess to remain a relevant and inspiring symbol of bayugan, and why?
Once again, good evening, everyone. Progress and tradition are not opposites, they are partners. So as a bayugan woman, I believe that while progress, AI for example, propel us forward, they also ground us. And as your Mutya ng bayugan, the qualities that I should have, that I want to influence other women to also have, not just women but the bayuganas, is to be smart in using AI. Because did you know that using AI uses fresh water for it to function? So I hope that all of us should minimize our use and only use them for very important occasions. And aside from that, a modern Mutya ng bayugan is someone who is not just resilient, but someone who has grit and passion to serve our local communities. And as an educator who teaches kids for a living, I want to strengthen the programs that we currently have so that we can continue to propel the project called Bayugan, the Pathway of Opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Your fans couldn't wait to cheer. Naramdaman ko po yun, pero maraming salamat po sa pagpigil.
Answer, beater answer. Thank you so much, Mutya number 12. And that concludes our final question and answer portion. A huge round of applause the race answering that question. Wow, truly remarkable, ladies. Congratulations. And now I think it's time for our judges to shine.
Yes.
And deliberate, put on your scores. The pressure is all on you. Well, you guys have the most difficult task of determining who among these remarkable women will be crowned Mutya ng Bayugan 2026.
Indeed. But before we crown a new queen, we honor the woman who has carried the title.
Her reign became a reflection of service and the spirit of Bayugan City.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Mutya ng Bayugan 2025, Andrea Rain Nuneza in her farewell walk.
Wonderful journey I have experienced. This title has given me opportunities to grow, learn, and create memories that I will cherish forever. I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has been part of this journey. To my family, thank you for your endless love and support. To Jane, thank you for being my safe place. To my friends, mentors, the city tourism office, to our city mayor, third A assets, to my sponsors, to my ear construction and regional medical service, and everyone who believe in me. Thank you so much. To my makeup artist, I wouldn't make it without you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, Mami Cheska Kapul. Above all, I give glory to Almighty God for His grace and blessings. This chapter ends, but its memories will remain in my heart forever. I am Andrea Rain Nuneza, your Mutya ng Bayugan 2025.
For a beautiful and meaningful reign. Congratulations at this point to all of you for a spectacular performance at this year's Mutya ng Bayugan. How about another huge round of applause, so ladies and gentlemen? Congratulations, ladies. That was quite of a show.
I know. And at this point, actually, speaking of pageants, I would also like to congratulate my co-host over here. He just recently competed in a pageant wherein he represented the Philippines and won. What's your placement, brother?
It's a Mr. Eco International Asia and second runner-up.
Yes, palakpakan naman po
Team
Yes.
Philippines.
Super proud of my brother over here.
Thank
Always
you so
bringing
much,
pride and
everybody.
joy to our country.
That's right. That's why I know that these ladies could not wait for the show to be over, for them to rest, for them to go easy on their diet and everything. They know that.
Yes, and alam niyo po, ladies and gentlemen, it's always such a joy to watch pageants, even more so hosting it, right? But as pageant girlies and boys ourselves, we know how hard it is to be here on this very stage. I mean, those sleepless nights. Ang nakikita na lang po kasi natin is the coronation night itself. We don't see the trainings, the efforts that they put behind towards being here tonight. But again, I truly believe that it is for a worthy cause. Pageantry is more than just the glitz and the glam. I believe it's truly about the purpose behind it.
That's right, partner. You couldn't have said it any better. And these ladies are not just representing themselves. They're representing the people, their communities, everyone or every individual rallying behind them. They are the representation of it. That's
Yes.
why the pressure is hard, but they don't show it on stage.
Yeah,
Actually.
and it really showed during their question and answer. They're really aware of social issues, political issues, and I think those are the very essential qualities that a beauty queen should possess. Being socially aware, because there's no point having a beautiful face, a beautiful physique if you are not aware and sensitive at the same time.
That's correct. I totally agree with that. These ladies are not just mere beauty queens. They are public figures, ambassadors. That's why it's really soothing to the heart to know and to hear that they are passionate about political issues, social issues, and are actually doing something for the betterment of the community. Good job, ladies.
Indeed, and I've seen how pageantry has progressed over the years. Iba na po yung standard ng pageantry ngayon. Kaya naman, iba na din yung caliber ng ating mga candidates. Like, they really give their all, they really give their best when it comes to joining pageants. It's like when you're doing something in life, partner, di ba? When you want something, and pag gusto mo, binibigay mo yung best mo, right? And it's the same with doing pageants. It's not easy, but you still want to do it because you know it's for a greater purpose. Kaya naman nakaka-proud talaga ang ating mga candidates. You know, you should be proud of yourselves. Palakpakan niyo yung mga sarili ninyo, ladies. And more than that, I really believe in the sisterhood behind all this competing, right?
That's right. It's a relationship that they will treasure more than the crown and more than the prize. But I think before we move on, I love that you said that pageants are now developing
Yes.
and getting better because this show is crazy fast. It is super
know.
fast. And that is one surefire mark of quality.
No.
Great job. Can you please give a big round of applause to the production team of Mutya and Bayugan 2026? You know, it is a rare quality of a pageant
Yeah.
that is going to finish this short. We only have like, I don't know, 2-3 hours.
Yeah. Like, kwento ko lang po, a few
Congratulations.
moments ago when we sat down, we checked the time. It was only 9:25, and Kit and I have been hosting for a while together. And this is actually the first time na mag-aalas 10 pa lang po ng gabi, patapos na po yung pageant. Kaya po, that is a sign of a good production, good governance. Kaya palakpakan niyo po yung mga sarili niyo. Sobrang ganda po ng show. It is such an honor to host for you guys tonight. And while we're at it, I would actually like to thank my designer for my gowns for tonight, Princess Rivera. And of course, I would love to greet my father, Tony Rauch. Happy Father's Day, Daddy. I love you so much. And happy Father's Day sa lahat po ng daddies here tonight. Happy Father's Day po.
Happy Father's Day indeed. Well, I just want to thank the provider of my suit as well. Thank you so much to Nat Manila if you're watching. Maraming salamat po. And I think it is time for us to announce this year's set of winners. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, but before we announce the winners, we will announce what's at stake, aka the prizes.
Yeah, so for the fourth runner-up, she will be receiving a sash, bouquet, and a cash prize worth 50,000 pesos and a trophy.
For the third runner-up, she will receive a sash, bouquet, cash prize of 60,000 pesos, and a trophy.
For our second runner-up, she will be receiving a sash, bouquet, cash prize of 70,000 pesos and a trophy.
For the first runner-up, she will receive a sash, bouquet of flowers, cash prize of 80,000 pesos, and a trophy.
Now, for our Mutya Bayugan 2026, she will receive a crown, sash, bouquet, accessories, and 3 days and 2 nights stay for 2 people at Aqua Boracay, and a whooping cash prize of 100,000 pesos! And a trophy.
That's right. Well, congratulations in advance to our queens. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's time to announce this year's set of winners.
The results have been verified by the official tabulators and approved by the Board of Judges.
We shall first start with the 4th runner-up.
Hold on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, good luck. Beginning with our 4th runner-up. Our 4th runner-up is Mutya number. Congratulations, Mutya number 2.
And SK Federation President MG Jensen B. Lopez.
Congratulations to our Mutya number 2026 4th runner-up, Mutya number 2. And now, it's time to announce the 3rd runner-up. Your Mutya number 2026 3rd runner-up is Mutya number. Congratulations, Mutya number 11.
By Honorable Judge Ferdinand R. Villanueva and Councilor Berta B. Ahmad.
Once again, congratulations for winning 3rd runner-up, candidate number 11. Moving on to our 2nd runner-up. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2nd runner-up is Mutya number. Mutya number 16!
And Sheena J.
Once again, Mutya number 2026 2nd runner-up, Mutya number 16.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've
gentlemen, we will announce the first runner-up first. That means the Mutya who will not be called will automatically be the Mutya ng Bayugan 2026. Once again, we are going to announce the first runner-up first, making the remaining Mutya the winner.
Good luck, ladies.
Ewan ko lang.
And now, your Mutya ng Bayugan 2026 first runner-up.
Bayugan! Who do you think our next queen will be?
The first runner-up is Mutya number. Congratulations, Mutya number 12.
Wait lang.
Once again, your Mutya ng Bayugan 2026 first runner-up is Mutya number 12. And now, your Mutya ng Bayugan 2026 is Mutya number 18. Julian Isabel Ian Cordero.
Ladies and gentlemen, all hail your new queen!
The awards will be presented by our favorite A-Assis and the B-Assis and the Mutya ng Bayugan 2025 Andrea Rain Matiasa.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your Mutya ng Bayugan 2026, Julian Isabel Rian Cordero!
Congratulations, Mutya number 18. And here comes your crown.
What an incredible night, Bayugan! It's such an honor and privilege to have shared this moment with every single one of you. It is such an honor and a privilege to have hosted for every one of you tonight. Once again, my name is Silvana Rauch.
And Kim Cortez, thank you so much. Daghang salamat po mga Bayuganos. We have held a new queen tonight. That's Mutya number 18. Congratulations and good night, everybody. This has been Mutya ng Bayugan Ready?